Today's yoga sequence is going to be a slightly different style. We're actually going to start end standing. So when you're ready, let's get started at the top of our mats. Root down through your feet, lift through the crown of your head. Inhale, send your shoulders up to your ears. Then exhale, roll them down your back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, up to the ears. Exhale, roll them down your back. Shine your palms forward. Keep a nice soft gaze here. Maybe close your eyes. We're going to take 2 clearing breaths to start. So deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, release out the mouth. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms reach overhead, mountain pose. And exhale, forward fold. Send the hands to the mat. Keep a nice bend in your knees here. And bend deeper into one knee and then the other. Give them a little wiggle. Option to take a bind here. Clasp your hands at your low back. And then as you inhale, lift through the chest. And then exhale, drape the arms overhead. Still keeping that nice bend in your knees. Keep that deep bend in your left knee as you straighten your right leg and twist towards the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, bend deep into the right knee, straighten through the left. Inhale through center. Bring your hands to your low back before releasing the bind. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to your shins or upper thighs. Keep a nice flat back here. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, side bend of your choice to the right. Maybe drop that right arm. You're welcome to clasp the left wrist. Give it a nice little pull. Whatever feels good here. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, sway to the left. Whatever arm variation you took on the other side. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend, lift through the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. Inhale to rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back for a low lunge here. And then we're going to drop that back knee for crescent moon. Untuck the back toes, lift through the chest, and then just drop the hips towards the mat. You're welcome to reach the arms overhead, maybe take a little back bend, or maybe place your hands on your thigh, and just sort of pulse in and out here, stretching out that hip. Inhale, arms sweep overhead if they're not already up there. Exhale, twist to the right. Just a nice easy twist here, placing the left hand to the outside of that right knee. Send the right arm long behind you. Every exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, hamstring stretch, plant the hands, send the hips back, a nice little half split here. Maybe wiggle that right leg. We're gonna plant the left hand. Inhale, right arm reaches over towards the sky. Feel that nice little stretch in your IT band. One more big inhale here. Exhale, return to low lunge. So hands are gonna frame that right foot, lift that back knee. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right heel reaches up and back. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. You're welcome to take some hip circles here. If Wild Thing or Flip Dog is in your practice, feel free. Maybe take some ankle circles. Whatever feels good, just to open up that hip. Inhale back through 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, right leg steps through. On your next inhale, we're gonna come into pyramid pose. So you're gonna step that left foot back in just slightly. Wanna make sure our feet are on railroad tracks here, nice and wide. Then just let your upper half fall forward over that front leg. Really focus on pulling your right hip back in line with the left here. Working to keep the hips as nice and level as we can. Then plant your hands on either side of that right foot. On your next inhale, standing leg split, left heel is gonna reach high. Maybe take some ankle circles here. You're welcome to open up that hip once again. Maybe reach that left foot a little higher, one more breath. Exhale, forward fold, left foot returns to the mat, feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, sway to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend. Inhale to rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back this time for a low lunge. And then drop that back knee for our crescent moon. Lift through the chest. And then take whatever movements you took on the other side here just to settle in and stretch out that right hip flexor. Maybe those pulses, maybe sweep the arms overhead, take the little back bend. The next inhale, sweep the arms overhead if they're not already up there. Then exhale, twist open to the left, right arm to the outside of that left knee. And just take a few breaths here, continuing to twist a little deeper, still sending the hips towards the ground. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, hamstring stretch on this side. Plant the hands, send the hips back. And then move down through that right palm. Inhale, twist open to the left. Left arm reaches towards the sky. Pull that left hip back. One more breath here. Exhale, return the flying arm to the mat, low lunge, lift that back knee. And then inhale, three-legged dog, left heel reaches up and back. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Then take whatever movements you took here on the other side, just to keep it nice and even, maybe the hip circles. If you flipped your dog or wild thing. Just take a few moments here. Inhale, back through three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, left foot steps through. Inhale to pyramid pose. Right foot's gonna step in just a little bit. And then fold over that left leg. Pulling that left hip back in line with the right. Maybe walking the hands behind you. Hands are gonna frame that left foot. Inhale, standing leg split. Right heel reaches up towards the ceiling. Maybe take those ankle circles here, open up the hip. One more inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot meets the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach overhead. Exhale, right back down to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to high plank. So shoulders are going to stack over wrists. Always option to drop to your knees here. And then on our exhale, our shoulders are going to shift slightly forward over our wrists. Then slowly lower it down to the mat. We're going to come onto our bellies. So untuck the toes here. Hands underneath our shoulders. We're going to take a few baby cobras. So on your next inhale, lift through the chest here. Root down through the tops of your feet. Little to no weight in those hands for this first one. Maybe you lift the hands up off the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. One more inhale. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, cobra. Maybe put a little weight into the hands this time, pressing a little higher. Exhale, lower back down. Option for one more cobra or come into upward facing dog. On your next inhale, press on up. If you're in upward facing dog, really press down through the tops of your feet here. Lift through the chest. Maybe knees also lift as well off the mat. Look up. And then exhale to child's pose. Knees out wide. Big toes to touch. Send the hips on back. Arms reach out in front of you. Take a few breaths here. Every inhale, walk the fingertips out an inch further. And every exhale, pull the hips back. Keeping the arms as is, we're just going to lift through the hips here for puppy dog pose. Maybe you have to walk the hands out an inch further, but keep them grounded on the mat. Then press the shoulders towards the ground. Just a little deeper shoulder stretch. When you come into tabletop, so walk the hands underneath your shoulders here, hips over knees. We'll take a few cat-cows. So next inhale, cow pose, chest lifts, belly button drops. Exhale, cat around the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, cat pose. Exhale, cat. Last one, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, back through neutral tabletop. Then exhale, downward facing dog. So walk the palms out just a little. Pull the hips up and back. You can walk your dog out here, bend deeper into one knee and then the other. Whatever feels good here, really root down through those palms and pull the hips back, pressing the shoulders towards your thighs. Big inhale. Big exhale. Walk the hands back towards your feet. Nice little final forward fold here. Maybe just shake your head, yes. And no, releasing tension in the neck and the jaw. Then on your next inhale, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Head is the last thing to lift. And then roll the shoulders down your back. And I will see you guys next time.